welcome to FLX Weekly here on Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023. I'm Jim Seneca inside the FingerLakes1.com studios here in Seneca Falls, and the popular Taste and Tunes event is returning on August 10th to People's Park in Seneca Falls. We'll have Generations Bank Community Events Coordinator Rick Newman joining us here in studio to talk about it. But first, this episode of FLX Weekly is brought to you by Lincoln Hill Farms. Quench your thirst for a good time on Saturday, August 5th. Brewfest 2023 brings together craft beer, live music, local artisans, vendors, and a one-of-a-kind experience. Brewfest 2023 includes a sampling from 32 premier breweries and beers from the Finger Lakes and beyond, along with good tunes, good eats, amazing views, and, of course, a great time. To learn more, visit LincolnHillFarms.com. That's coming up this Saturday. Also, Seneca Falls Acupuncture. Get your glow back at Seneca Falls Acupuncture. Gorgeous skin is rooted in good health and internal balance. Tap into the power of cosmetic acupuncture to maintain beautiful, healthy skin no matter your age. Learn more and book online at SenecaFallsAcupuncture.com. Well, welcome, Rick, back to the studio.
Thanks for having me, Jim.
We talked last in the spring ahead of the golf tournament that you guys put on, and of course Generations Bank does so many great events that you're tasked with coordinating and pulling off, and one of the best events of the year is Taste and Tunes, and that's coming up at People's Park in Seneca Falls. So before you do give an overview, where we will be drawing the winner of the ticket giveaway at the end of this show, so stay tuned if you're entered for that. So first, a little overview on the event.
Yeah, so Taste and Tunes, a popular popular event here in downtown Seneca Falls, and actually that Brewfest is probably a good little segue into Taste and Tunes the following Thursday. But next Thursday, August 10th, from 5:30 to 8:30 in People's Park. We have tastings from 14 different vendors, and these fall within, the local restaurants. I'll name them off here in a little bit, but local restaurants, wineries, breweries. We've got bakeries involved, some ice cream parlors associated this year to get the sweet and the savory. And then live music from Steve McLean, Acoustic Vibes. He put on a great show for us last year. The guy just gets out there and jams to, everyone's favorites, and easy to sing along to, and to, relax to while you're, tasting all these, awesome products from our local business owners. But the event, basically all the proceeds that we raise between sponsorships, raffle items, we do a wine poll every year, and ticket sales, they'll benefit 4 local food pantries. So our beneficiaries are the Seneca County House of Concern, CAP of Waterloo, Trevor's Gift of Waterloo, and the Seneca Falls Backpack Program. So we work with all 4 of those organizations to, again, help, solicit donations and ticket sales, and, they do a great job with getting raffle items put together just to add another level to this event, people, another chance to win. Again, that wine poll, you pay $10 for a bottle of, you're not sure, it could be cider, it could be, a growler, it could be a bottle of wine, and that's just a great fundraiser that we do as well there, and it's a pretty good time down in People's Park. Great setting, great environment, great vibe, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it is a great event. We mentioned the important charities that are being supported here, all vital to the area. And you $12,000 last year, so one night $12,000.
Yeah, that was it was a record year for sure, and when we look back at kind of the conception of it years ago, when it started in the parking lot of the headquarters on Bayard Street, the vendors have grown, the amount raised every year just continues to grow, but you would add a couple of those earlier ones, and obviously it was the beginning of it. Yeah. And it almost surpassed, a handful of the earlier events in just one night, which is awesome. It shows the community's support for these organizations, and it just shows the community's involvement into just a fun event. I mean, $20 for a ticket for an adult to get tastings from 5 restaurants, 4 bakeries, over, a handful of wineries and breweries, and live music. And you can purchase glasses of wine, glasses of beer, if a restaurant, if they're selling some other items on the side, you can purchase them, a to-go package of cookies, and it also gives our vendors a little bit more worthwhile too being there, because they're graciously donating their products, their time to this cause as well, and when we're very thankful for everyone involved.
Yeah, and it's great you mentioned the Brew Fest at Lincoln Hill Farms on Saturday and this event. Those types of events are great because there's so much to choose from here in the Finger Lakes, and so when you get an opportunity for like to pay $20 to come in and get exposure to so many in one place, it's really great as a local resident to be able to sample in some of these businesses that maybe you haven't had a chance to get out to yet, but you've heard about, and then say, geez, I would make a point to get out there to, like in this case, Cayuga Lake Creamery. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it. Maybe that'll be the first time they taste their ice cream, which is incredible.
Right.
So it's a great opportunity for that. You're down in People's Park, which you can't imagine like a better venue for being right in the middle of town here in Seneca Falls, with the Women's Hall of Fame and the canal and the bandstand and the wonderful Life Bridge. I mean, it's just a great opportunity. And on a Thursday night, a lot of people don't have plans. On a Thursday night, head down after work at 5. Starts at 5:30, ends at 8:30. So it really hits all the key points, of supporting these important local organizations, getting exposure to these great local businesses, enjoying some music and a great venue here. It's August now, so summer's kind of fleeting.
What we were talking about earlier, yeah, it's tough, and as much of a great event as this is, we recognize that, especially after a couple years removed from COVID now, everyone's fighting for the same type of thing, right? Same weekend, same night of the week if they're doing live music. And some of them are free versus a ticketed event. But again, we're talking a good amount of vendors for, food and beverage, and again, just the live music, the atmosphere, seeing people that you may not necessarily see, every weekend. You see your colleagues down there or family friends and whatnot, and you're just enjoying a great time. And it gives these local, especially the restaurants, an ability to kind of step outside of their normal offerings on their menu, right? So they're doing some out-of-the-box things, not out-of-the-box, but different things that you may not necessarily get every time you walk into the spot, but they could, do for specials or whatnot, or if they catered an event type of thing, so it gives them the ability to show off their skills too.
Yeah, I don't know I think it was last January, my New Year's resolution was to get out on Thursday night more. Which is kind of a different resolution. But we always are trying to make plans to maybe go out to eat on a Friday night or a Saturday night. And a lot of people are busy. So I said, that's going to be my New Year's resolution, is go out Thursday night, because it's a lot easier and it extends your weekend a little bit.
Yeah.
So, of course, this event on Thursday night, a week from tomorrow, on August 10th, 5:30 to 8:30 at People's Park. Pre-sale tickets are $20. $10 if you're under 21. And how can people get tickets?
Yeah, so we have a couple different spots where you can pick up either in person or online. So we'll start with online. If you visit the Facebook page, it's simply Taste and Tunes. There's a link to the Ticket Leap website where you can purchase online tickets. I think we got it right up there on the screen. So you can purchase them online. You can also stop into our Cayuga Street location, Generations Bank on Cayuga Street, as well as Cafe 19 to purchase tickets in hand. Or you could stop to any of the 4 local beneficiaries, the House of Concern, or if you know someone on the board or on the committees of the Backpack Program, Trevor's Gift, or CAP, they could certainly sell you a ticket, or certainly one of us, at Generations headquarters, we can get you those. We do have a special right now. If you purchase 5, you get 1 free. Maybe try to entice some businesses to those who haven't sponsored, and receive tickets. Maybe they can get some of their top VPs or execs, or if they're looking to get their clients, out and about on town, while they're in doing business, then hey, why not? This is the event for it.
And again, all proceeds are given to 4 organizations, all focused on helping feeding hungry people in Seneca County: the Seneca County House of Concern, Trevor's Gift of Waterloo, which is an amazing program, Seneca Falls Backpack Program, and the CAP Food Pantry in Waterloo. So, got a list of the vendors here. Red Brick Pub, amazing food at Red Brick. Cafe 19, of course, that's right in Generations Bank headquarters, but Casey Galloway and her team does amazing stuff, very popular. Cafe 19. Simply Homemade, that would be Jenny DeMillo, who's been in our studio before as well. They offer great cooking classes, but it'll be exciting to see what she brings because it could be anything, but it'll be something that she put a lot of thought in. It'll definitely be delicious. Parker's Grille, of course, in downtown Seneca Falls. Taste of Soul food truck. Everybody loves a food truck. The downtown Deli, a local staple. It's a Wonderful Bakery, Cayuga Lake Creamery, Rue Claire, these chocolates from the south end of the county, I believe, right?
Yeah, she's got a cool little chocolate mixture we've been talking about. So it's definitely, again, one of those out of the box type things that people will hopefully enjoy.
Nothing Batter.
Yeah, that's actually one of our coworkers, Erica Stevens at Generations. She has a bakery, so Nothing Batter by Erica, and she does some real cool custom stuff. Trying to get her name out there, and she'll be showing off her products.
And then in terms of some beverages, you have Ashley Lynn Winery, Buttonwood Grove Winery, Young Lion Brewing Company from Canandaigua, and Airy Acres Winery.
You also got Montezuma in there too. Yep,
Montezuma Winery, which right up the road here. We've tasted plenty from Buttonwood and Montezuma here in studio. I think we did a review of Young Lion Brewing over the winter. Airy Acres Winery owners were in here. They're doing something a little different. Just a great eclectic group of food and beverage vendors that'll be on site.
There's probably going to be some wine slushies for sale for those who like wine slushies. Of course, between Ashley Lynn and Montezuma, two of the staples that offer them. I know the wine slushy pouches from Ashley Lynn will be there.
Nice.
Not sure what Montezuma's bringing, but.
Nice. Yeah, so it's setting up to be a great day on Thursday, August 10th. Again, 5:30, 8:30 at People's Park. We're going to give away a ticket if you've entered the drawing in just a second here. Steve McLean's providing the music. So what can people expect from the musical section?
Yeah, so Steve, he's a one-man band. He does do some duo stuff, but most of the time he's on his Acoustic Vibes tour, if you will. Plays a lot. I think he was out at Lake Flu. Played last week out there with Nate Michaels and some other people. But he just when he starts jamming on the acoustic guitar, man, classic rock. Again, people there's nothing that he plays that people won't enjoy.
Right.
And he'll go on a little jam session, and his voice it's got that grit, that raspiness, the kind of soulfulness to it. Real down to earth guy, easy to get along with, and. I think he does take some requests, but he when he gets started, man, he doesn't stop, and it's some good music.
So it's the third year at People's Park. It used to be in the parking lot at the Generations Bank headquarters when it first started. Did it grow out of that, or what prompted the move?
Yeah, so I think it's a couple of things, right? You start getting a little more vendors, and then you kind of outgrow a space that that you were once utilizing, and that's the goal. You want to keep growing it year by year. But I also think the setting of People's Park, like we talked about, it's along the canal. It's a little more peaceful. I think it sets the ambiance a little differently than a blacktop venue, if you will.
Yep.
And I think it gives a whole different vibe to it, and allows you to kind of maybe do some different things that you may not have been able to do in the parking lot underneath just a large tent.
Right.
A little bit more flexibility on setup, and you've got the bandstand right there that's great for the music and announcements and whatnot. So, and again, people, they forget that there's giveaways, there's raffle items and wine polls and some other cool things there too. So,
well, speaking of giveaways,
Yeah.
let's see who's
Wanna do it?
won the ticket here.
All right,
we got the live on the air drawing.
So we did this. We started this last week to try to drum up some traffic, and we asked people to comment on our post, like it, comment, tag someone in the comments, and share it to be entered to win 4 tickets. So we've got there's a good 30 some odd people that shared it and whatnot. So we're gonna draw this at random. We got a bucket here.
So for 4 tickets,
And of course, these are Facebook names, so they're probably not government names, which is fine. And I've got Brooke Ray. So
All right,
we will contact Brooke after the show, and we will let her know that she is the winner, and hopefully she accepts. If not, we'll make do. We'll pick someone else. But Yeah, Brooke is the winner of 4 tickets to Taste and Tune, so congratulations to Brooke. She can bring 3 guests and enjoy the night on a very gracious individual who donated those to us. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it, Jim. I mean, it's like I said, it's one of those events where it's different. We try to offer some different things to people, and great turnout last year, and we just hope it's going to be the same this year.
Yeah, no, I love it. It is a great event. And like I said, Thursday night, awesome. Most people don't have conflicts. You're not conflicting with a bunch of other
No state fair
festivals
this year. It was last year was so late, and we were battling the state fair. So you're talking summer employment too. A lot of people didn't have staffing. We had 9 vendors last year. Where 14, unfortunately one had to drop out, but 14 to 15 vendors, that's a pretty good average to have.
And it's
for,
a great
for
lineup.
the area.
You definitely leave full and satisfied, and with some Steve McLean playing his acoustic guitar and with the music, it should be a great night. The only thing we can't guarantee is the weather, but it's a week away, so we'll keep an eye on the weather forecast.
We do have a tent there with tables and chairs, so there is some shelter there. But yeah, it's an outdoor event. Rain or shine, we're going to be having it unless it's really, really bad.
Yeah, no, it'll be. That's unlikely. The weather's been great this week. Cooled down a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably by the weekend, you'll have a good idea what it'll look like on Thursday, if you have to worry or not. But like you said, there's shelter in case you buy your ticket and it does rain. You're still going to be able to go and have a great time. It definitely isn't the type of event that'll be washed out with a little rain, but still, fingers crossed for a nice evening.
Absolutely.
Which would start, like I say, at 5:30 and at 8:30 as the sun's going down. Should be a great way to spend a Thursday night in August. And we're running out of, days here, summer days.
Yeah.
We were talking about that, like you said, before the show. Take a quick look at this weekend's weather forecast. Friday's showing a chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 80. Just a 40% chance of showers, and that's early, so it should be a great day on Friday, and definitely another nice cool night, partly cloudy with a low of around 59 on Friday night. And then Saturday, what a day, mostly sunny, high near 78, just perfect. Again, cooling down overnight to a low of about 60, and then another great day on Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 82. So awesome weekend on tap here. Be sure to try to get out and enjoy it while you can. This is our first show of August. It's August 2nd. Which I do love the fall in the Finger Lakes. So a lot of people start to get a little, I don't know if I'd say depressed, but, August comes around and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, where did summer go? Labor Day weekend now, just a month away.
Yeah.
Kids going back to school, and shifting everything to fall. But still, we got a great month ahead of us here of pure summer still. And the way things have been going around here, fall has been unbelievable. It's lasted longer. It's been drier. It's been warmer. Climate change, well, it's causing a lot of trouble around the world in California and other places. Here, it's kind of working out for us here in the Finger Lakes with the warmer falls. So. And then football season's starting up again. I know the Bills are in camp, and we got preseason football games starting up soon, and everybody gets excited about that, especially with the Bills this season being a contender again. But yeah, it's a lot going on in August, and again, just a week from tomorrow, Taste and Tunes, 5:30, 8:30 at People's Park. That's 15 Water Street in Seneca Falls, in case you need to put the address into Google Maps. Again, all proceeds will be given to Seneca County House of Concern, Trevor's Gift to Waterloo, Seneca County Backpack Program, and the CAP Food Pantry in Waterloo. All 4 organizations help feed the hungry here in Seneca County. They raised $12,000 last year. Hopefully we can top that this year. Pre-sale tickets, $20 if you're 21 and over, $10 if you're 21 and under. Available to purchase at Cafe 19 or the Generations Bank at 19 Cayuga Street. And also online, you can go to Facebook for that, or it's tasteandtunes.ticketleap.com/2023, or just search for Taste and Tunes on Facebook and you can get there that way. And I'll run through the list of vendors one more time. You got Red Brick Pub, Cafe 19, Simply Homemade, Parker's Grill, Taste of Soul Food Truck, Downtown Deli, It's a Wonderful Bakery, Cayuga Lake Creamery, Rue Claire, Nothing Batter, and then for drinks you got Montezuma Winery, Ashley Lynn Winery, Buttonwood Grove Winery, Young Lion Brewing Company, and Airy Acres Winery. Steve McLean providing the musical entertainment. So it should be a great time. Any last parting thoughts?
Well, just hope we see everyone down there again. Saw a lot of faces last year, and certainly if it's a nice night, people will show up at the door and grab tickets. Tickets do increase a little bit day of at the door, but it's going towards good causes. We're trying to do our part in helping the community, and again, all the vendors and everyone else who have helped us get to where we are right now believe in the same message. So we're just looking to have people come down and join us and enjoy the night with us.
And it's a big shout out to Generation Bank. Just another great event they put on. Really a selfless endeavor of trying to help. That's one thing about Generations Bank, their commitment to the community, and helping organizations like we mentioned that are going to be supported by Taste and Tunes. It's really kind of unique and unprecedented, and a true community bank. So I can't say enough for the work that you guys do in this event. Just another great example of it. So good luck.
Thank you.
Again, get your tickets at Facebook. Thanks for coming in. Again, this Saturday night, Brewfest at Lincoln Hill Farms. Next Thursday night, Taste and Tunes at People's Park in Seneca Falls. Lots of great summer events for you to enjoy. If you're a resident here in the Finger Lakes, August is here, but that full month of summer, and then Labor Day weekend, and then fall. It's a great time to be alive here in the Finger Lakes. So thanks for joining us today for another episode of FLX Weekly. If you enjoyed the show, click like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back next Wednesday. Until then, have a great first weekend of August here in the Finger Lakes.